Hello folks, this is going to be a sound check. I just realized I cut off my own head with the framing. Nice. I have the stream up on this iPad, so I'm going to be listening in for a moment. See if I can actually hear myself. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. I might turn it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hello Shadow Childs, hello Syphonia and Game God and Ruminant Moo. Hey Palmetto. Hey Mad Cow. Hope all of you are doing well today. Welcome Biotech and ProCat as well. I guess let me go ahead and I'll back this up just slightly. There. I would say I'm part excited and partly a little bit stressed out just because there's so much going on still. Let's see if I can get chat up on here. I can. There we go. Yeah. Get chat there. Read you guys' messages here. But yeah, today we're going to be tearing down this desk because I'm not going to be using this desk anymore. Oh no, it froze. Oh, there we go, we're good. Hey, look, there's you guys. Crazy. Let's see. Hey, Harurush. Moving's always stressful, dude. Here's hoping it goes smooth. Thanks, Brush with Insanity, I appreciate it. This is the content you follow for. Well, we're going to be running down basically how this setup is functioned. This setup was designed pretty much explicitly to allow for the capture of every generation of Monster Hunter from the same desk without really having to change things around. I do have my wife and her sister over there who are moving, so they'll be popping in from now and again. But yeah, I guess the first thing I want to run down is just kind of how everything's connected together so that I can reference this later on if I need to rebuild the desk in one way or another. I'm sure the audio is going to be a little bit scuffed, but oh well, that's how it is. House tour? Nah, we're not going to tour the whole house. I might show you guys a cat later on. It depends. In any case, I'm going to start with just kind of like how everything routes to everything, and then we'll go from there. So, here's the microphone. Pretty cheap Audio-Technica microphone. I think it's a... I can never remember the difference between a dynamic mic and the other kind of mic. It makes me sound completely unintelligent. Yeah, I forget the name for that. Okay, that's just what it's called? Alright, well, I believe this is a unidirectional mic. It's not a dynamic mic, so that makes it really nice for just sitting right here in front of my face. Its cable runs all the way to the USB hub, and that's pretty simple, that audio there. Both of the displays run from where they are into either a dock that's back here. This way, it's right into this dock, and then the other is right here as a USB-C cable and goes through the Elgato. It has to pass through if I use two monitors at once. Both of the very dusty displays. Look, when I'm streaming at night, you can't see the dust, so it's all good. It doesn't exist. Yeah, I might use it tomorrow too, so it can wait. Coffee, we gotta stay. So we'll need some coffee tomorrow. Cool, your modem and your router ain't in the way. The modem and the router are over there with the NAS. Or I guess it is just a modem router. It's a combined piece with the NAS. Any news on the cat? We picked up a stray cat. It is not owned by anybody, so we're going to be taking it with us. So, displays. Camera. It's just mounted right there. It's on like a little clamp arm that has been mounted to the back of this other Visa mount for a while. It's pretty janky, but it works okay. If I move this monitor at all, it messes up the framing of the camera, so I might try and get some kind of setup at the next place where this is on its own and can be adjusted independently from the monitors, because that'd be nice. Keep another cat. I'm pretty excited about it. Daft Punk. I love Daft Punk. At least it's not your phone camera anymore. Today, you are seeing me from a phone camera, but usually that is not the case. Okay, let's go over the consoles. So, there are 3 consoles hooked up over HDMI at any given time. I guess there are 4 basically things input over HDMI. Wireless phone camera isn't working the right way. Thanks for the heads up. There we go, we're back. Don't know what's up with that. Whatever. Hope moving goes well. Thank you, BMMH, I appreciate it. So yeah, you have a fat PS3, you have a PS4, you have the Switch. All of those get fed out to this display, as does the computer if I ever want the computer on that display. And anything going to that display goes first through 2 things here. The HDMI all feed up right here. These are all the HDMIs. I've been meaning to get an HDMI switcher for quite a while, because these are kind of messy. Those all go into a box right here. This box's purpose, it has 2 of them, surprisingly, but its main purpose is to, let's see. Its main purpose is to strip the audio out. It has a 3.5 millimeter out, which we'll talk about going to the audio mixer in a minute, but basically just extracts the 3.5 mil audio out of this HDMI signal, whether it's from a console or from the PC, whatever. The second thing it does handily is it actually strips HD copy protection, which is super nice because the PS3 has undisableable HDCP, so this is really nice for getting rid of that. It's not as much of an issue on the newer consoles, but I guess for certain games, if you're going to stream them, like I know Final Fantasy VII Remake or something like that, still have cutscenes that are blocked on HDCP, so this kind of a box would be really useful. So this box basically shoots out 3.5 mil audio out to the mixer. It's a really cheap little mixer over there. And then it also shoots out the HDMI to the Elgato. Got a Stream Deck, but not an HDMI switcher. I mean, I switch HDMI like once a month, maybe, so it's not really that important. So anyways, this HDMI goes from this 3.5 mil stripper out to the the Elgato. The Elgato then sends some of the image into this dock, this USB dock back here, which goes to the computer, so it's connected to the computer via USB, and then the other side is pass-through, and the pass-through goes out to that monitor. So basically all the consoles here feed into the first 3.5mm audio, then the Elgato, and then out to that display, as well as into the computer for OBS, of course. That USB hub is pretty crowded. It basically connects everything, so that's the Stream Deck, that's the keyboard, that's the capture card, that's the camera, that's, I don't know, some other stuff that we'll get to in just a moment. And then it actually is also daisy chained over to a whole nother USB hub. There's quite a few USB devices chained through here altogether. Some of them don't need to be here anymore. Like I think this is a wireless receiver for a mouse I'm not using anymore. So that can probably go. I'm using Bluetooth from a mouse right now, but there's that. All right, so that was HDMI consoles. Now what about handhelds? Handhelds are gonna be handled by a different bundle of cables here.
I'm so mad.
This bundle right here. So
Everything is so scuffed.
for handheld audio, both from the PSP or the 3DS or the Vita, we have a 3.5mm jack that's actually split. It runs underneath here, and let me see if I can get a good shot of this. There are two of them. It splits into two different cables. One goes to the line on the computer, the other goes to my audio mixer. So that means that you can have the 3.5mm audio off of a handheld console and then still monitor it differently in your ears and record it through the computer's line, and super useful. The particular USB dock I got here, I'll show in a minute, but I got it specifically because it has 3.5mm in. It's cable management hack. It's pretty bad. I've already bought some cable management stuff to try and improve this for the next desk, but oh well. It's what it is when you have this many cables and USB flying around. We'll try better next time. This micro USB cable is for the 3DS. The 3DS capture cards, when you get them installed, have a proprietary piece of software that interfaces over micro USB. This is just a Vita charger for Vita's charging and footage. Both the Vita and the PSP are really nice in that they can just do both footage and charge over USB with custom firmware, so that's super nice. Here's a charger for the 3DS as well. So the 3DS needs two different plugs. The Vita just needs the one plug and the audio cable, so it's not too bad. So this is all for the handheld consoles. And that's basically how all the video gets into the computer, either through the capture card via all those HDMI cables, via the 3DS's capture card, or via the Vita's USB port. And before that, when I was streaming off the PSP is the same way. It gets fed by a mini USB cable. Ball mouse? Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's see. I want to talk a little bit about audio because it was a little bit finicky getting this set up. So for audio, there's a couple things that you can do. Basically, in your computer, you can have all your audio piping out of your PC to your headphones, which is okay, and you can use the Windows audio mixer to control the audio to your ears versus OBS. But it can actually be kind of tough in that basically when you're controlling those different audio levels for your ears, it's also controlling the audio levels for the stream. So you basically need to find a happy medium that's like good for both your ears when you're streaming and also not too loud or too soft for the audience. And that can be kind of tricky. You have to balance like individual programs, like, oh, I'm going to go into the Windows sound mixer and like turn Firefox down, but turn the rest of the computer up so that my game audio is good. But oh no, now it's too loud for my ears. Some people make it work. I think that's a hassle. So for HDMI audio, so for any of the capture card consoles like the Switch or the PS3 or the PS4, that gets stripped out through this 3.5mm jack and goes on over to one of the inputs on this mixer. Same thing for the handheld consoles. Like I said, if this is plugged into a Vita or a 3DS, that goes all the way into this split here, and then one half goes to the PC, and the other half goes to that mixer again. And then the last input is coming straight out of what would be the computer right here. The computer's over there doing this right now, but normally that computer sits here. And so any one that I don't have populated right now, don't really need it. This is not the best piece of equipment. It's a pretty cheap little 3.5mm mixer, but it was important in that some of these will have like a left and a right channel for each of the inputs, and I don't need that. I really just need 1/4 inch jack for each of the inputs that handles stereo. I had another one of these that crushed everything to mono when you put it in here, and that was a bummer as well. So this is stereo 1/4 inch mixer with 4 inputs and then 1 output, which goes to my headphones. For co-op streams, it gets split again. Let's see. Besides that, the Stream Deck lets me put off like basically the sound effects and chat redeems in the chat without having to type everything in manually, which is just nice. You could do the same thing in software, and you can do this, I think, by making a keyboard, but this is pretty well integrated. There's lots of plugins for it, so. This is a remote for a fan. Recently, when Annie, my wife, moved in, she brought that fan, and it's super quiet and nice. We'll probably get another one. This is the in-progress moving zone. It's kind of a lot. But anyways, this is a remote for it. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right there so we don't lose it. Here. Hey, Nebulous Verge. Okay, so there's the 3DSs. There's a Nargu Kuga. All the controllers are plugged in over here. That's a Vita. But all the controllers are plugged in over here. These are charging cables that go from the Switch and the PS3 and the PS4 all up here. So if I'm going to be charging up any particular controller, they can all be resting right here on the side of the desk, which is pretty useful. For cables and extra headphones, and under here I used to stash some more stuff, but that's all cleaned out now. Let's see. I've been trying out trackball mice this year. I like them because they have extra buttons and the ball's actually pretty comfortable. This is There we go. Okay, we're back. I think that's freezing every time my phone gets like a notification or like a low battery notice. That would make sense. There we go. I'm gonna plug this thing in a minute when we're done. The only other thing is this. I just got this last week. It's a mechanical recreation of a ThinkPad keyboard, complete with the actual little track point mouse. I've had a mechanical keyboard for a couple years and it was okay, and I've thought about getting a different one. I really like the layout of the older ThinkPad keyboards, so I got one of these. I'm pretty happy with it so far. Lastly, I think this chair was a Craigslist find. You can find really nice office chairs in some parts of, I don't know, the world or America if you look on Craigslist and keep looking for cheap ones where people don't necessarily know that they're super expensive. And that's the green screen. Opens up like that. Yeah, all right, that's kind of the overview. I guess two other things I could give an overview of are the mic stand, which is a really cheap mic boom arm that doesn't adjust very well, on top of a tripod, just to let it adjust as much as possible because it was having a hard time with that. And then these are kind of regular, they look like studio lights, so they're just regular lamps with like regular light bulbs covered up with just plastic bags to diffuse them a little bit. This is what we were working with the whole time until I got the Elgato light. All right, well, I'm actually gonna start packing it up now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a tripod and we'll get to it. I hope you guys are all having a good day. My day is going pretty interesting. We took our new cat family member to the vet, and the cat was not enjoying its trip to the vet very much. Understandably so. Okay, now that phone's plugged in. So, in theory, yeah, it should work pretty well here. How's the music going? I can't hear the music you guys are listening to, but it looks like we're just listening to the Try theme still. The Try LST. I'm not really sure the order in which I'm going to pack these things up, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll start. I think I might start with the monitors, since they're kind of large. Might get the chair out of here too. Hello, Mega Radar. I hope everyone's well. We're just sitting here packing things up with some alternative music in the background. Okay. Let me get this chair out of the way first, and we'll start packing things. Not a particularly light chair. Okay. I need to remember how these were mounted. I don't think they just lift out. I might need a screwdriver to unscrew them, so I guess I'll go get them. unplug them first too. HDMI and power. I'll trace those back in a minute so we can keep everything together. I think that's part of the plan for this, is I'm going to try and keep everything basically together as I pack it up. So what that probably means is I'll need to get a plastic bag for all this mounting hardware. That's how I really do that. Alright, I'm back with some zip ties and plastic bags for mounting hardware. Probably can't hear me super duper well, but it's to be expected, I guess. The phone is only going to pick up so much. I used to have the boxes for these arms. I don't know if I still do. I guess I didn't tweet that I was doing this. Oh well, whatever. There we go. Okay. And it's out. Basically, the way we're going to do this is from largest to smallest, essentially. Hello, Surface on a Lento. How you doing? I'm too tall for this shot. That's okay. Alright, let's see. I think also these desks have cable management. And I'm in the process of losing them. Losing the cable management for each of them. Go ahead and get these screws out of here. So that one's captive, this one's not. You don't have anyone to help you? I'm not moving alone. My wife, Annie, and her sister are just off screen. They're working on some kitchen stuff. But I'm doing this right now. Are you going to keep that wood for the desk? Probably not this particular wood. I have another piece like it, but this one's been used for so long that it's actually splitting down the middle. And so it's probably not suitable for all of this. We'll take a look at the carnage when I actually get down to the desk itself. I think it's like split at least halfway now, which means that if I added like one more thing clamped to it, or if I use it one more time, it might just split. I'm not used to looking over here for camera, so I probably won't see you guys very often, but hi. Alright, get that arm off now. I figure we'll probably just go from like largest to smallest. Seems like a decent way to go. Oh yeah, in order to get these arms out, I'm gonna have to pull the desk out, which is always a little bit harrowing. Pulling the desk out is spooky. There we go. Got it. Alright, that's one out. You know what I could do is I could just reconnect the cable management to these. That'd be intelligent. I could do that real quick. That's gonna be the easiest way so that these pieces for the cable management don't get lost, is to just reattach them. Oh, how were they on here? Alright, focus on the bottom. These plastic pieces are like kind of convenient, but kind of a pain. They don't really fit super well, so they were off for the last little bit here because I redid the cable management. I feel like actually redoing this part. I guess you can't really see what I'm doing there, but screwing these plastic pieces on that would normally have cables into them is kind of rough. Maybe not good to use a broken thing. Yeah, probably not. I'm going to be using. There's a table over there that we're not going to be using for our kitchen table anymore, and as long as it's not too big, I'll probably be using that for the desk from now on, because it's nice and big. It's got plenty of space for my grandpa's, and so it'd be kind of nice to get to use it for some work of some sort. Alright.
It's okay, just put stuff in the sink.
Yeah. Pull the volume up. Here we go. headphones on or anything. I suppose I could have tried to rig up some wireless headphones. Entirely true. Production of this effort. Okay, done. I imagine they'll probably pack pretty decently, kind of flat like this in a box. That might be the best way to go for these guys. Okay. This horizontal monitor that was up here is a BenQ one that's supposed to be pretty decent in terms of response time. It's not super fancy, it's not high refresh rate, it's not 4K or anything, but it is low response time, so that's what I was looking for when I bought it. And I always kept the box, so thankfully it fits. Thankfully it all still fits in there. Oh, that was loud. Ugh.
What, us or that?
Me. It would have been faster if somebody helped you. Oh, it's okay. I'd rather do this part alone, honestly, because I'm gonna pack everything up a really certain way, and then the way I pack it will hopefully, in theory, help me unpack it as well. Okay, I think this is part of the monitor as well. All right, normally this part came undone. I forget. It's been a while since I've taken this apart now. I mean, it would make sense if I do this, right? You just undo this thing. All right, it's just a turnable screw. That's super nice. I'd forgotten about that. Let's see. Is there going to be a good spot for this, or do I have to reattach it? I think I might have to reattach this to the display. That's not the worst thing in the world, though. That's probably fine. Okay. It certainly means things don't get lost that way. You guys probably can't see what I'm doing at this point. It's okay. That was long. Right. Just line it up. Fun to chat with you guys while I was working on this kind of stuff, and also, like I said, have a video overview of how everything was connected, so that when I'm putting things back together, I'll have exact video of how things were wired up, at least sort of. I actually missing the screw hole. I think I was. There we go. That's better. It's probably gonna have to be super tight. I'll probably take them off as soon as I get there, but assuming you're ready to pack all this stuff up. Okay, that's what's up. What's up, Fabulous Bird? Now that all fits in there. And the last thing to get for that is just do the power cables. Okay. If you're referencing the music, oh, I can't even see what's on the music right now. Let's take a look. Of course, Devil Joe. So there was just some failure music. I know the order of the soundtrack, and that means that the Quest failed music was playing right before that. Well, I haven't failed at packing up yet. Hey, Black Fox. How you doing today, Mr. Pierce? We are packing up. have this whole bag of zip ties we're going to be using to cable manage things on the other end, or at least help cable manage things. I actually don't know where they went. I had something, just some new cable management toys. Here they are. This is some kind of new cable management thing that will hopefully help with cables. Alright, so this should just pull out this piece of my cable, maybe not. Maybe not. No, it's going to be the pass-through, it's not going to be that buckle. Okay, got it. Hello, Kiradilu. Welcome. Yes, I am moving. Pack it up. What can I pack it up? Fun? I don't find moving fun, but that's okay. It'll be over soon though. The actual moving part. Setting up with the new place should be fun. Okay. And that's the one HDMI. Moving far? Moving about 10 hours from where I live right now. So pretty far, yeah. It's still going to be in the same state, actually, in the US, but 10 hours is pretty far away, so yeah. Okay, and oh, there's packers. That's nice.
Of course, you're my sister. I used my brother.
Sweet.
Okay. I'll get an order when I get to the local gas station. Probably.
You're also preparing to move soon. It's that time of the year. We actually just helped a friend move not long ago, so yeah, it's that time of year. I think next up I'll try and throw away this green screen. I have its box too, but it's been like 2 years since I packed this thing up, so
It's all to be apparently.
I don't really remember how it goes together, to be honest with you. There's styrofoam. Okay, so there's end pieces of styrofoam, and then there's like in the middle pieces of styrofoam. I can guess how that works. Line up all the pieces of styrofoam kind of evenly and put it all together. Let's see. It's been a setup, man. It's getting torn down now, but it's been a setup. The music's a little bit loud. Let's turn that down then. Ugh. Yeah, I can see that's pretty loud on there. Surprises me. I guess the Tri OST is just kind of loud, huh? At least it's pleasant music, hopefully. That monitor looks pretty thick. This one in particular is like an ancient monitor. It's not even HD. I think it was given to me by my brother-in-law? It was a long time ago. So it's a pretty old monitor. This will get replaced sometime in the next few years whenever I feel the need to upgrade to a different display. But for now it's just fine. It's just used for chat for the most part, chat and OBS. I never use it for gaming or anything. So it's fine how it is. It is an older TN panel, so the viewing angles are bad, which means like especially when viewed vertically, like if you shift left or right, the colors change a little bit. That's a little obnoxious, but we'll deal with that someday when we get to it. Alright, let's see. Feet rotate in on this thing. I think we can lock it up, right? Yeah, there we go, okay. Oh, come on. go, we're back. The camera's back up, but it seems like it's not charging, and neither is my computer. So hang on a second. I gotta run some power so these things don't die in the middle of the broadcast. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay. Uh-oh. Was there a bot? Is the bot on? If there was a bot, I missed it. Oh no, here he is. Let me get him. Let me get that fan. Goodbye, bot. Hey, Schmeg. Welcome. Welcome to me sweatily packing up the stream setup. Turn this down right now. There. Okay. Time to get that green screen in there somehow. The box has very clearly been closed for like 2 years. It does not want to stay open, even in the slightest. See a cat right there? There is no cat here right now. There are 2 cats in the other 2 rooms of the place, but they're not allowed to see each other yet. One is a stray we just picked up yesterday, and one is affogato. But yeah, no cats yet. No cats out here. There is a Cougar, but that's not real cat. Okay. Let's see, let's go up on this side, and there. And I forget what these were for. Maybe just give the whole box some rigidity. I probably should put a couple of these on the bottom, huh? Well, oh well. Okay, well, you know what? In this case, let's do that. Oh, a CRT. Wow, I can't read. Oh. Casual cool too, but CRT. Are you taking off, Victoria? Okay. Yes, that is a CRT. I misread your comment. Yeah, this is a really big old CRT that we're gonna haul up there with us. For better or for worse. It's big and heavy. But someday I might play some old Monster Hunter on it, so, you know, it's worth keeping around, I think. Also might use it for old N64 games someday, because I have a lot of nice memories with those. Okay, so all these come out. Then these go in. And we can put these back in there. Okay, the whole box is going to be very rigid here at the end of things. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's a little better. Why are you moving? Well, I got married earlier this spring, and my wife is finishing engineering school where we're moving to. So, we're gonna move a little ways away. We're moving to a pretty remote part of the state that we live in. Which should be interesting. Huh. That doesn't really look like it wants to close, does it? put it in the drawing. It's supposed to go down. Like, yes, I think. Okay. At least I thought that was the case. What the heck? Okay. That's gotta be it, right? Yeah. Wait, when did you guys get married? We got married like a month or two ago. Yeah. Alright, I think I just need some tape on. That's easily the biggest thing we're gonna pack up. I think I didn't do that 100% correct because the box is like bulging out, but like, you know what? It's closed. It's closed. That counts. Okay. Now for the tape. Tape will hold together my poor job. It'll be fine, I'm sure. This is not duct tape, you can't just tear it. That's not. I want guesses on how many times I'm going to screw up the packing tape where I accidentally drop it and lose the end of it. 'Cause I'm really bad about that. I'll probably lose the end of it a couple times over. Maybe not if I have a little bit extra and can catch up. Yeah, there we go. That's good. The biggest thing done. You see the picture? So cute. I should probably post some more. I should post some more wedding pictures in there sometime. Let you guys see a little bit more of that day. That was a nice day. Really nice day. Okay. Another nice day is going to be when we're moved in after all this, because this is a mess. If I could get the mic a little bit better, or like bring it closer or something, I could let you guys have some like packing ASMR. But oh well. All right. This is out of the picture. Okay. Let's see. Can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess. Who's Cassandra? Who are you talking about? Alright, we're going to take off the webcam next, which means I'll never get this framing right the same way ever again, which is fine. We're going to a new room, but normally I would never dare touch this thing because it's such a pain to get this thing lined up the right way again. I don't even know what this mount is made out of. Oh, I should probably turn the camera back up so you can see my face, or at least closer to my face. Whoops. Turn that up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I couldn't even really tell you what this mount is made out of. It's like made out of leftover pieces from like an old film dolly and a mic arm. It's kind of a mess. It worked well enough though. Hey Ben, you with your brother here? Well, welcome to you both. Welcome to you both. And also, Jadov. Hi, thank you for the raid. I don't know why you would raid me while I'm packing stuff up, but thank you. Thank you. Cheers. How you guys doing tonight? Welcome Jadov and welcome Raiders. Let me go ahead and shout y'all out. Oh, Jadov is your brother? Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet your brother, Windows Ben. Let me go ahead and shout them out. You're playing League of Legends. How was League today, Jadov? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I am packing up a whole computer setup today. No games. Vertigo's free fall. Is that bags over the lights? It is, yeah. Yep. It's really low power LEDs, so like they're bright, but they're not super hot or anything. They're not incandescents, and so having bags over them doesn't actually fire. I've had these like these for almost 3 years. Caught fire or anything. But yeah, diffusing the light indeed. Welcome from Ben's stream and Jedov's stream. Kira Dilu, welcome. I know you've been here. Neat. Maybe like hunched over, just like, yeah, I'm gonna read chat. Alright, let's see. Oh, let me untangle the web camera here. Oh man, where does this even go? It goes down, and it goes up, and then it goes right here. Is this it? Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Cool. You got it. Oh man, these wires are just everywhere. Okay. Making room for the hot tub. League was dope. Today I played Clash, so it had some old school feeling from Team Ranked. Wow. I don't know anything about League of Legends anymore. I played League of Legends a long time ago. I was not serious. I played Talon, and I had fun ganking in the jungle. I think that's what I did when I played Talon, but I wasn't very good at it. What's Clash? Do tell me. I'm assuming it's some different mode or some kind of different queue, but what's Clash? Alright, I'm just gonna start putting things on the ground as we unpack them. Alright, this went to this monitor arm. Yeah, Talon was fun when I played it. I don't know if Talon is still fun, but probably still fun. Okay. Next up is this monitor, so let's go ahead and unplug it. This monitor is so old, its main input method is DVI. So I think I might have to, I hope I didn't screw this in. Good, I didn't screw it in. The last time I screwed it in, it's like at an angle where it's almost impossible to get your fingers in there to, to turn the DVI plug. So I'm glad I didn't actually spin it in. Clash is turning where teams gather to reign supremacy. That does not help. Sorry. Moving right now, like packing stuff for the move? Yeah, we move over the next 2 days. My wife leaves tomorrow, and I leave the day after with most of our stuff in tow. It's gonna be interesting. We are moving 10 hours to a place far away from here. So, I'm a little stressed out. Packing things up is stressful for me, but oh well. Doing it like this where I'm chatting with you guys is helping me with the stress of it, because I'm actually talking and explaining things. Oh, it's a little more fun like this than me just sitting here tearing apart something I put a lot of time into. I'm sure the desk next time will be even nicer, but I don't know. It's always kind of bittersweet carrying down something like this. I guess I'm gonna pack all these monitor arms into the same place. I guess it doesn't really matter. These screws are all the same. They all go in the same bag. I don't need to like differentiate by monitor arm or anything. New state? We're actually still gonna be in the same state, believe it or not. We're driving 10 hours. We're not even getting to a new state. Kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess to those of you who are coming in from Jedov's stream, I'm Mike or Ristretto. I usually stream pretty much just Monster Hunter, but obviously right now I'm streaming this. We'll be streaming Monster Hunter again in a couple days. We'll go ahead and go to sleep now, school tomorrow. Well, cheers, Ben. Rest well, and I'll see you around whenever I get back to streaming. Hey Frenchie. Hello, BMMH. Hello, Katana. Katana, thank you for the raid. I'm gonna shout you out too. Oh wait, I have to actually put the shadow command there. 1 second here. How was your stream today, Katana? I'm assuming you were playing more Freedom, although I think maybe I saw you say you were streaming Unite today. How was Freedom Unite, or Freedom? Freedom Unite, I guess. Yeah. Hey, Quill. Hey, Frenchie. Hello, Beam MH. How are you guys today? I'm tearing things apart, which would normally make me kind of sad, but oh well, I'm doing it with you guys, so it's a little less sad. Unite was good. What'd you get up to today? Hey, Ken. Hope you got some good rest last night. Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. Other screen's down. We see full body. Hello. Wow. Look how scrawny he is then. Just glad to have internet again. I did see you post in the Discord earlier that you got internet. Congrats. I think I looked, and because of the holiday, we might not have power for the first like 12 or so hours that we're actually in our new place, which is kind of a bother, but oh well. What you gonna do? Alright, I actually don't know how I'm gonna pack this monitor, but it's older, so it doesn't matter as much. We'll pack it when we get to it. Been lurking for most of the stream, has been welcome twice. I'm sorry. It's hard for me to remember when people are coming in, especially when I'm doing something like this where I'm like scatterbrained. Been lurking for most of the stream and have been welcome twice. HR4 Urgent? I'm gonna need a reminder what the HR4 Urgent is in that game. Is that Tigrex? Or is it something different? 4-star. I feel like 4-star might be Tigrex. It's a comfy stream. What music are we listening to now? Are we still listening to Try music? Yeah, we are. How many more songs do we have here? We're at 23 out of 54. Dude, there's so many songs in the Try soundtrack. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shen-Garen. Nice. I haven't fought one of those dudes in a long time. Hope that was fun, Katana. Time for another harrowing C-clamp coming undone. Okay, I can probably get the thing out now. Just be careful not to knock the whole desk over. Alright. Oh, come on. How do I get the other one out? Oh, yikes. Oh, I brought it out like that, didn't I? There we go. Okay. We're good. I didn't knock the whole desk over. That's good. Okay. No, I didn't think that was a desk. It is. It's just a board, but it's a desk, all right. What you looking forward to most about the new place? I'm probably looking forward to most getting to set up a place of living with Annie, my wife, who we just got married, or who I just got married to like a month ago. This has been my place, this apartment, so even though she's been living here for the last month or two, it's like, it's still mostly my stuff in here, so it's gonna be fun putting together a house with just her. Don't know why, but I thought it was just totes holding up a plank. I mean, it's basically just, there's a crate over here with some books at the bottom, and then there's another crate over here, and they're just holding up a wooden plank, so you're not far off. That's been our desk for the last long time. Long time. You have a question for me about real hardware PSP streams? Shoot, I'm always down to talk about that. Ugh. Cable management here. I'm gonna finish packing this up. I think when we move, I might get Annie a really nice standing desk because she has some hip problems, right? And has a hard time sitting for a standing desk might do her better. Me trying to brainstorm the best desk setup, and Rist already gets it. Well, there's always room for improvement in anybody's desk setup. There's always room to kind of figure out a different way you'd like to work. It's been really fun slowly cobbling this together. A few parts of it are new parts that I bought, like this light, thanks to the people who have generously subbed and let me keep doing streaming for so much of my schedule. But most of it's like the plank and like some of this stuff is just cobbled together from leftover pieces of other projects for the most part. Okay. Alright. That one's flat now. gamer have issues with it or know a solution? I mean, you should be streaming, if you're streaming off of a PSP, you're probably using remote Joy-Light. I never had an issue of a 15-second delay to remote Joy-Light. If you're looking at the remote Joy-Light window, there shouldn't be that much of a delay. With remote Joy-Light, there might be like a second's worth, probably not even, but there's a bit of lag with remote Joy if you're trying to play off the PC monitor. If you're trying to play off of your stream, like you're having the PSP hooked up to Remote Joy, and then Remote Joy is in OBS going out to Twitch, and then you're trying to watch off of Twitch, there's always going to be a delay if you're watching off of Twitch, at least a little bit. It shouldn't always be 15 seconds, but try your best not to watch a Twitch stream for your monitoring, which I know can be tempting because that's like where your chat is, but try not to do that. As far as my solution, I just looked at the PSP, which I know isn't great, but yeah, I just looked at the PSP. It's kind of wonky, but that's what I always did. I didn't look at the monitor. Looking like a fun DIY project, that's all you need sometimes. I'm really excited to set this up. Someone asked what I was excited about. I'm mostly excited about setting up a house with my wife. I'm also excited that it's going to be in a part of the country and a part of the state that I've never been to before. I've lived basically in this same area for all of my life, so it's going to be a little weird moving. And so it'll be neat getting to live in a place with different nature and different environments. It's going to be interesting. We also just rescued a stray cat. We already had a cat who's been a deer cat for a long time now, but now we have a stray cat, and we're going to keep the stray, so it's going to be interesting. Are you moving to a house or an apartment? We are moving to a 2-bedroom apartment. This is a 1-bedroom, so 2 bedrooms is going to be nice. There will be a dedicated room for her studying some of the time and for my streaming some of the time, which is pretty exciting to me. It means part of that room is just going to be kind of like a streaming office, which is like kind of cool. How's the internet? It is not quite as fast as here, but like here I have gigabit. Some parts of the town we're moving to have gigabit, but not the address that I'm at. So I'm getting like 400 megs down. I don't know how much up. I don't need that much. I didn't need gigabit here either. It's just mostly about I need consistency for the stream. Like it doesn't matter if you're the fastest internet in the world if it drops frames some of the time. So hopefully it'll be consistent enough. If not, I don't know what we'll do. We'll brainstorm troubleshooting that when we get there. Hello Miyabi, welcome. Wish Shadow was smaller than you thought. Let's see. You want a video of the 2 cats? That would be super cute. Well, there's no video of the 2 of them yet because they haven't met each other. Didn't know you had gigabit? Yeah, it's overkill. It's basically just like, well, this is like my only hobby. I don't really do much else hobby-wise, so I'm gonna pay money for the internet, so like the internet's never a problem. It's been really nice. Oh well. Tall doesn't mean big. Yeah, that's true. I'm like not super tall, but I'm definitely not super big. Alright, let's see here. What was I doing? I was tearing down a monitor arm, and now that monitor arm is done. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this monitor, like how I'm gonna pack it. I'll probably just pack it in bubble wrap with some other stuff. So for now, it can just go on the floor. There's just gonna be like an expanding pile of things on the floor as we tear the desk apart. I guess next, let's do this light box for it. So at least that means we'll be able to pack it up the right way. And let's get this at an angle where we can kind of easily spin that guy out. There we go. That's a lot of stuff. It is a lot of stuff. Net is never an issue here since you have 3 or 4 blocks from your ISP. That's nice. That's really nice. I'm hoping that, like, I mean, the speeds that I'm paying for where I'm moving are, like, they should be fine, but if they're not, then we'll see what happens. I've always been able to kind of just pay a lot for internet and not have a problem with it. But if that's different this time around, then we'll troubleshoot what we can do in terms of, like, cramming as much quality as we can into whatever's stable there. How tall am I? I'm like 5'10". Like 5'10", something like that. Okay. There's the light. See if I can get this powered. Oh my goodness. It's been nice that this place didn't catch fire. There's like a lot of electrics running down here. I was always like a little bit worried if like something sparked in the wrong way that like the whole thing would just go up. I'm glad that like never happened. I think so. No, it doesn't plug. Average height. Worried about the stove. Oh, that's true. The stove here sucks. There's stacked on top of it, but that's fine. Gonna go play some G with friends. Good luck on the move. Cheers, Miyabi. You have a good couple days. Alright, there's the cord. Time for another C-clamp. The C-clamps are just stressful because they're too close to the wall, and so it feels like I'm gonna like drop the whole desk off the table every time. Okay. The whole desk is splitting apart too, which definitely doesn't help. Where like the whole thing is basically structurally compromised, but not to the point where it can't support things quite yet. So we're not going to be using this board anymore when I move. There we go. That wasn't so bad. All right, let's push that back for now. Doesn't fall off. This iPad has low battery. I'll have to look at the laptop after that. How does this work? There we go. It's surreal getting to see the setup. I'm sure it's kind of weird. Y'all have watched many streams that are from this direction. Not so many from this direction here. It's a little weird showing it, honestly. Just come on down from there? I can't remember. Your desk is just a plank supported by stuff. Yep! The desk itself is nothing fancy. A lot of the stuff that's on it was just kind of like cobbled together over time. Alright, let's see what this box is like. I can't remember. Let me turn the camera down here. Alright. You have a huge dirty desk and it's super nice. The nice thing about this one is that I've been able to change out different parts of it. Like I've been able to turn different crates different ways as I've moved different places. This desk is, I've used this desk probably since I was 17 or something like that. And I'm like 24 now, so this has been with me like, oh god, like 7 years now. That's a long time. Thank you, desk. For not breaking and for holding my desk up for 7 years. See where it goes? Had to help your roommate move a bed and a frame from his mother's to his room in the apartment. You were going up and down the stairs all day carrying each piece, which is about 300 pounds? Oh my goodness. That's really heavy. I'm gonna be helping move an old heavy bed frame as well, but I hope it's not that heavy. That's obscene. Dang. 1, you must be strong, Ken. 2, I hope you're okay after that. It sounds like it would be a lot of work for your back and your arms and legs and stuff. Alright. How does this thing go together? Alright, this is for the light. Oh man, I need to try and remember how all this fit in here, don't I? I don't really. Ah, that's shaped like this. Okay. Huh. But not... Does it not want this on there? Maybe it doesn't want this part on there. That's light work for Ken? Maybe so. Maybe so. She's rich, so she has a very expensive, solid oak frame that was designed to be low to the floor to be stepped on. Interesting. It sounds cool, but yeah, very heavy. Alright. There, that fits now. It's supposed to like, I guess it just goes in there to like stop it from moving around. And then, where was this? Okay, this was right in there. Yeah, okay, that looks right. Right? That looks right. Box with stuff in it. Put some more stuff in the box. There we go. Hated the stairs that day, I'm sure. I think where I'm moving is going to to be a 2-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor of a little, like, just a 6-unit place. It'll have 6 of those little 2-bedroom homes in it. And I might hate the stairs when we move in, too. I'll let you know in a few days. My legs feel super tired or super buff or whatever. Really like the beanie you have on. It's the beanie I always have on. I have a couple beanies, but this is really the only one that's like ever fit my head the right way, you know? Like everyone's head's kind of weird, and some hats like look like they should fit your head the right way, but they don't. This has been like my old faithful. This is the beanie that always fits. It always feels good, hangs off my head the right amount. I guess that's kind of weird. Some people wear like baseball caps and stuff. Moving far? I'm moving 10 hours from where I live right now, so a little ways, yeah. I've never moved this far. I've never lived this far away from home. So we'll see how it feels. All right, sword and everything in there. Is there enough room for this guy? Yeah, perfect. Okay. One note about this light, this is an Elgato key light. It's supposed to be like wirelessly controlled. I was able to get that to set up like when setting off the light. I'm able to like control it for like 5 minutes, and then it just doesn't work. And I can fix it by resetting the whole thing up again, but then it just lasts for 5 minutes. So really good light in terms of there's lots of light that comes out of it, which is what I needed it for. I needed to put out lots of diffuse light, which it does. But if you're looking into this for like, oh man, I can wirelessly control the light, don't get it for that. Like all Elgato stuff, it seems to have some technical difficulties. Is that in there the right way? Maybe it's like that. There we go. That looks about right. How far would a 10-hour drive take you to Jamaica? I don't know. How big is Jamaica? I don't really have a sense of scale for it. That's done. Alright, let's get this last monitor arm down. Jamaica's roughly the size of CT. Let me get across it in 2 hours. I figured it probably wasn't that big. Wow. Yeah. The state I live in, Michigan, is like super weird shaped. It's not the biggest state or anything, but it's just really weirdly shaped. It's got like a main part of it and then a peninsula. They're basically at a right angle from one another. So even though I'm moving 10 hours and like if I just straight up drove 10 hours from where I live right now, I could get to like New York or Atlanta or I don't know, just lots of different places. I'm just gonna drive 10 hours and still be in the same state. That's just how we're gonna be. Jamaica small. A lot of islands are pretty small. I don't know what the biggest. I wonder what I guess continents are just large islands, right? But like, what's the biggest actual island that's still called an island? You know? Interesting question. I think probably the toughest part about this desk and like packing everything up is gonna be deciding how to organize all these cables and everything. Like, I want to organize them in a way where they all make sense, right? Like I want to organize them in a way where I can take them out of the box and go, oh right, all these cables go to the same place. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Is Australia considered an island? I don't know. Australia would be a good one. 10 hours in the same state sounds like Texas. Yeah, our state is not as big as Texas is, but it's just really weirdly shaped, and so you can do the same thing. I live in Michigan, so it's just weirdly shaped. Okay, now that one's out. Australia's super weird. Hey Marths, you're correct. This is not Monster Hunter Portable 3rd. This is what used to be my desk setup. Now it's just like a blank wall. Okay. How do I want to do... I could just stay like this. This is the one. I think I will take off the actual laptop mount here. Green. How goes it? It's going okay. Going okay. Getting to talk with you guys while I do this is making it more fun for me. If I was just doing this in silence, I think I would be thinking about all the stuff that is out of frame here. There's just, the whole room is just filling up with boxes and bags and stuff, and it's stressing me out, so getting to talk with you guys instead is nice. By the way, Mike, why science and technology and not IRL? I didn't want to stream and just chatting. And like, this is technology. There's some technology on the screen. I did a brief explanation at the beginning of... Nice. And talking about technology in a way. AV, at least. Are you moving from like the bottom to the top? Pretty much, Kira Dilu, pretty much. In Michigan, there's like a lower peninsula and upper peninsula. The lower peninsula up to the top of the upper peninsula, so it's a little ways. IRL cat. Thanks, Katana. Yeah, it's way up there, Ken. Okay. Now the laptop mount is off. I do think I'll store the hardware for this separately because it is a little different. I'll have to remember how that was put together. I'm sure I can figure that out. It's not that difficult, but alright, let's get a Ziploc for that guy. Alright. I can stay with this dude. Okay. Great. Now all three of those monitor arms are off. That feels good. Okay. Now, what am I going to do about this mic stand? It's got a really long cable. And I want to keep that cable with the mic because it's a pretty weird specific cable. It's a mini USB cable, and it's like a 15-foot one, which makes it, I mean, it's pretty distinctive. I'd have a hard time losing it and going, oh no, where'd my super long cable go? But I'm trying to think about how I want to pack all this up. I'll probably want to pack the mic stand and the tripod separately from the microphone. So why don't we just take the microphone off of there? Put that on the floor somewhere. Okay. And we'll go ahead and start unwinding that cable to put with it. Yeah, I would have a hard time confusing this for anything else. It's also super kinked, wow. Oh well. Which channel is on the tablet? Oh wait, that's us. Yeah, that's just you guys. I'm just looking at chat on there. Yep, that's just you guys. Okay. Oh man. I already showed this earlier, but here, if I go ahead and I show it again. The cable management down here, I mean, like, they're at least bundled together, somewhat organized and like somewhat constrained. This is the fire hazard I was talking about before. But like, at this point, when I'm getting to the point where I'm going to try and pull this out of there, that's gonna be a little bit rough. I think we'll just undo it and see what it looks like. Yikes. Yikes, he says. Jesus, Monka asks, just keeping a messy bundle a problem for future Rist. It's a problem for me right now. You're right. Alright, that's cable ties out of there. No time like the present. I have a whole bag just for cable ties here. Unplug the biggie thingy first if you can. We could unplug everything. It's probably not a bad idea to unplug everything now. Alright. Now everything's unplugged. Switch off this mouse. Then you untangle. You're not gonna die. I don't think I would die. Nothing's like live wiring or anything. It would just be like, if something had a problem, like if there was some kind of electrical problem here, it would probably not be great. Probably not be great. Alright, I'm just grabbing all the cable ties. Okay, I should be able to get to that USB cable now. Alright, that USB cable goes up to, oh, another cable tie. Where's Thunk? How are we doing on music? Let's take a look. Those studio lights look so professional. The hilarious part, Martha, these are not studio lights. These are like regular lamps that are just like, oh, they're like artsy and they look like studio lamps. They have regular old light bulbs in them, which is why there are plastic Meyer bags over them to make them a little bit less harsh. Someday I will replace these with actual lights, but that is not right now. Hey Nix, welcome. Yeah, we are tearing the whole thing down right now. This is some of the lowest production value to see from this stream, but that sounds stupid because of course it is. It doesn't really matter right now. We're just tearing stuff down. Alright. Next time we see you, you'll be using an actual camera? No, probably not. No, we'll be using the webcam again. There's not too much of, like, I don't know. I really wish someone would just make a webcam but not shit, because then I would buy it, and it would be like a nice in-between. Currently your options are webcams that have all been the same for a decade and an actual camera, and there's just like no in-between. I don't need an actual camera, I'm just using a green screen. But they only make crappy webcams, and so I'm just gonna wait until hopefully someday they make a better webcam. Adorable new kitty, by the way, thanks. He's in the room he's in the other room there. I might even show you guys him at the end of the stream if you guys stick around, then maybe I'll show you guys the new stray cat. This is a wireless camera link that I've got going on right now, so I can probably take that in there. Okay. So that was this, and this is the really long microphone cable. Which one is it? Is it this one? Okay, which one is this one? Okay. This is a really long microphone cable. Is that a CRT back there? It is, yeah. This is a giant old CRT from my parents. It's a Sony Trinitron. It doesn't have all the inputs I'd want. It doesn't have component. It has S-Video and composite, which isn't the worst. Isn't the best either. I'm keeping it, even though it's really heavy, because I want to play N64 games on it again someday, and maybe play old Monster Hunter like the PS2 entries and try on there. That would be an end goal for like a setup down the road someday. It's like, hey, we're gonna play Monster Hunter for PS2, and it's gonna stream out to Twitch just fine, but also I'm playing it on a CRT. That'd be kind of cool. Are you bringing the desk or a new desk? This piece of wood is gonna get retired. Some of the other pieces, like the crates, I'm gonna keep. I think here. I won't even show you guys. There's a kitchen table over there that we're not using anymore, and I'm actually gonna be on a table, I think, as long as that ends up working okay. Have fun moving that. Yeah. Me and some friends are gonna move it. I mean, I helped move it in here. It wasn't that heavy for two people, but for one person, it would be. For one person, it'd be pretty bad. All right, let's see. Where do I want to put smaller things? Smaller things, I think are gonna go. I don't know. Smaller things are gonna go on this chair for now. That's just where the smaller things are going. This is a small thing. Chair. How are you moving all of this? U-Haul? Thankfully, I have really kind friends. It's gonna be my car, and my wife's car, and a friend's car, and a friend's truck, and a friend's trailer. So no U-Haul. The whole village is helping him. Yeah, it feels like it. Really good friends, especially because it's a 10-hour drive. They're just really good friends. All right, what's next here? Oh shit. This goes with that monitor, doesn't it? Don't want to mix that up. Alright, this is for the old monitor. Oh man. Where does it go? It just descends into the deeps. The deep recesses of the cables. Somewhere in there is the power supply for an old monitor. Alright, there we go. They're pretty interchangeable, but I want to keep the old stuff with the old stuff if I can. Be ready to buy them dinner? Dude, I'm buying them dinner, I'm buying them gas, I'm gonna buy them as much stuff as I can. They're driving 10 hours for you? I know! That's insane! They're so nice. I hope they see this someday. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Ethan. Y'all are a real blessing. All right. Tell them to move the rock climbing gym closer to you. I wish. There's no climbing gyms up there. There's actual rocks up there, but not like tons. All right. And then I don't have that many DVI cables, so I don't see how I would mess that up, but let me go ahead and get the DVI cable. Okay. There's something special about that DVI cable. We'll get what? Oh geez, that's really long. What the hell? Ugh. Man, that's really tangled in there. Ugh. There. They're driving 10 hours twice, actually? Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy, Megazoom. You have great friends? I feel like it too. The real question, how are the coffee shops? The coffee shops are okay. I've been to a couple of them a couple times. There's none of them that have like my favorite coffee in the world. Like none of them, it feels like their focus is straight up on coffee. Like down here, there are coffee shops where like, oh, this coffee shop's focuses on being cozy. This one's focuses on being really like modern and hip. This one's focuses on like having as many types of coffee as possible, stuff like that. Up there, they're kind of casual in that like they're not all super focused on the coffee, but I like a couple of them. When I look for a coffee shop that I really like, I look for like a combination of like they like their coffee, but also they're really focused on being welcoming and cozy for folks. And there's one up there that has some like nice food offerings that I might try and get a job at. We'll see. Time to open. They gotta go back. Yeah, it's crazy. I've done that drive to help somebody at school for my girlfriend, now wife, but it's a long drive. Okay, what's next? Next can be the keyboard, I guess. It sounded like a burn? What sounded like a burn? I just got this keyboard last week. I had another mechanical keyboard before it, but this is like a... You can't really see that. This is supposed to be one that looks like a ThinkPad keyboard. It's like still a mechanical keyboard. I'm really into it. I thought about getting it for a long time, and this is basically like a wedding gift to myself, and it's a gift for like uprooting my entire apartment and moving 10 hours. Can we see the trackball if it's still out? Yeah, sure. Oh, your comments on the coffee shops? No, it wasn't meant to be. Like, I don't know, it's just a different market up there. I mean, you're in a completely different area of the state. People there probably aren't ravenously asking for like pour over coffee or having 3 different single origin beans from different roasters from around the state. Like, folks just aren't asking for that up there. So it's a little different. It's still cozy though, so I don't know. Different areas call for different kinds of coffee shops, and so expecting every coffee shop to be some kind of like ultra modern, hip, city coffee shop just isn't real. Hey Koi Chocobo, welcome. Welcome. Ugh. Yeah, this is a trackball. I switched to using a trackball earlier this year. It's got like a bunch of buttons, kind of like some gaming mice do. I just found it more comfortable. I like using the ball. I like having the different buttons for things. Yeah, I tried out a couple of different ones before settling on this one. I didn't have like intense hand pain. I have some cramps in my wrists sometimes, but not like a lot. Mainly from an old injury, more so than like overuse with the computer. But anyways, trackball. You're fine, Rist. Just your sense of humor is your things that way. I got you. Let's see how we're doing on the OST. Do we have more? We still have like 20 songs. My goodness, try OST is crazy. It's so long. Oh, this is a new cable for the keyboard. Let's get the old cable out. Forced into a trackball, you do not like it? Oh, I'm sorry, Kira Nilu. I'm assuming that if you were forced into it, you probably have some kind of RSI or repetitive strain injury, right? Have you tried out different ones? There's all kinds of different ones. You might find one that you like if you can afford to play around and try different ones. look for used ones on eBay if you want. There are some neat ones. There's like really big ones that you use your whole hand on. There's ones that you just use your thumb on, which is like a little more like straightforward for some people. There's ones that you use like the tips of your fingers, like that one. There's all kinds of different ones. The YouTube channel Rebbe & Co has a mega Monster Hunter music playlist. You could link it. Later on. If we run out of stuff to listen to, Mark, maybe so later on. I can't even hear the music for context, so it would just be for you guys. Oh, let's see. So this is just a USB-C cable. And it goes right here. This is a right angle USB-C cable, which is kind of funky. Alright. What's next? Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Let's pack up the Stream Deck. Alright, that looks like it's plugged in over here. Indeed it is. Just because you've got a hand-me-down setup and you just don't want to spend money on a new mouse, you're just living with it. I got you. Never mind then. Alright, that's the Stream Deck. I hope someday you find a mouse that you actually enjoy. Having a mouse that you enjoy is pretty nice. Alright, here are my headphones. I don't know how I'm going to pack these either. I have 2 pairs of these, so I can focus on for co-op and have our sound be basically the same. I'm not sure how I want to pack these up though. They're really cheap headphones, but I really like how they sound. They're like old school headphones, sort of. The drivers are really old school. They're like almost 45-year-old drivers. Is that a Narga plush? It is. I only have one Monster Hunter plushie, and it's Narga. I only have one figure builder figure, and that is Arzuros. I like him too. There you go. They can stay there. Yeah, again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these yet. Right now we're just taking everything off of the desk. Once we're done unwinding everything, then we're actually gonna pack. Okay, let's get the audio. So one of the audio cables is in here. Another one, okay, the other 2 are plugged into this guy. This is gonna be a mess. You have the Called Figure Builder and a Rathalos Plus, nice. I'm gonna be, so when I'm actually finished moving, I'm gonna be doing, a while ago, this is left over from a figure builder giveaway I did like a year and a half ago. I bought 3 of these guys and I gave away a couple of them. I think I'm gonna be doing another one of those once I'm settled and I actually have like a mailing address, so I can pick up some of these used off eBay for some of the flagships that are in Monster Hunter Rise, and then we'll do a giveaway where I give away some of those. Where do you buy the figure builder figures? They're everywhere in Japan. In the US, maybe some hobby shops might have them, but I've never seen them in person. You can buy them on eBay, and sometimes on the Chinese import websites like AmiAmi, stuff like that. This one was from eBay. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is just insane. Okay. Okay. The audio cables is where stuff gets really messy. Let's see here. Oh man. Just looking under the desk makes me queasy. I'm like, oh, there's so many audio cables. Oh my god. Alright, let's pull some of them down here. The audio stuff was honestly some of the worst stuff to figure out when I was still figuring out how I want all this stuff set up. The audio stuff is like really awful. Alright, there's 1, there's 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's this.
How's it going?
It's going okay, Miss Annie. How are you?
Okay.
Hanging out with chat, tearing down the PC, or really the desk. It's gotten kind of messy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
How are your folks?
I don't know.
Okay. We're still having dinner with them, right?
I think so.
Okay. Martha asks how you are.
I'm alright. My hips are a little sore, but I'm okay.
Okay. Let's see. Frenchie says hi as well.
Wow.
They can help with
Okay.
which is fine.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I think that's everything. Nice. Yeah, especially for the plushes. I don't know what to do about the plushes once they've sold out on things like AmiAmi. They're not really available on places like eBay. The figure builders, it feels like they sold a lot more of them, and so you can find them more places. Okay, so we have the mixer, and we have the power adapter for the mixer. Alright, here's something kind of neat. For anybody who would be looking into streaming handheld consoles, I'm not sure who that would be, but these things right here are called ground noise loop isolators. Basically, sometimes, especially if you're charging a piece of electronics while you're also doing audio work with it, and it's not properly, sometimes with handhelds, you'll actually hear some electrical noise in the sound signal. These are like $10 on Amazon, and they're some kind of electrical circuitry in there that removes the electrical repeating noise without really degrading the sound signal much. So I tried some other things first, but these do a really, really good job of removing that electrical noise and still letting the actual music through from a handheld, because both my Vita and my 3DS had pretty bad electrical noise without these, and so you'll see these are on both. These are on the other end of my handheld console jack. Ground noise loop isolator. I don't know who's gonna be watching this like, yes, let me take notes on what they used for their handheld consoles, but I don't know. It took me a while to figure this stuff out. This is all for the handheld consoles. There we go. Alright, so we go. There's one more. This was actually, this noise isolator was for my headphones because the mixer itself has some electrical noise. It's really, the mixer is not that good of a piece of equipment, but it's simple. It's like, it really just has 4 inputs and an output, which is all I need. Some other mixers have a lot more features, but I don't really want all that complexity right now. Okay, so this is all the mixer. Let's put that over here. Okay. Next up, let's get this capture card. Let's see here. Let's try and keep the capture card and this audio splitter together if I can, because they're a pair. They're always going to be used together to kind of get that audio out to my headphones before it gets to the capture card there. What's even playing on the PC over here? It's, the Barry Off theme. I got you. There's a jam. That is indeed a jam. Okay, so one end of this capture card is going to, I believe, one of the USB hubs, right? It's a really long cable, my goodness. There we go. That is a long cable, a long, thick USB cable. Okay, and then this is the splitter, and it has, right, a micro USB for power. I forgot about that. Okay, so this is the capture card and the splitter, stroke, HDCP stripper. Okay, that's that stuff together. Okay. Alright. I believe this goes to a mouse that I don't even use anymore. That's not super useful. But I already packed up the mouse, so I guess this is going with the rest of the stuff for now. It can get put away when I get to the next place. Okay. This stuff is all chargers for handheld systems. So keep those together, probably. This is a PlayStation Vita cord and a 3DS capture card cord and a 3DS charging cord. Love your shirt, by the way. Thanks, Nick Storm. It's a design I saw for years and really liked before finally being gifted one for Christmas, I think. Was that from you, Annie? It was. Annie gave me this as a Christmas gift a while ago. It's a nice shirt. says filter coffee and not people. Alright, so we have the VIA cord and the 3DS cord. And some micro USB cable. Alright, those can go by the capture cards. How about? Okay, what's left here? This is a display port. No, this is a DVI to display port connector. That can just stay plugged in there, honestly. This goes to our other USB hub, I'm pretty sure. This is a power adapter, and this is a Thunderbolt cable. Okay, so all of this stuff can stay with this Thunderbolt dock. This is not something you would normally get for a desktop setup. This is usually something that you'd only get if you have a laptop and you want to add a bunch of I/O to the laptop. Oh, where does this come? Okay. Man, that adapter. Oh, it has a lock. Oh, I hope I didn't break that. Yeah, in any case, this is something that basically just adds like a ton of ports to a laptop, including kind of high-powered ports like 2 Thunderbolt ports and a bunch of USB. And I really got this one specifically because I find laptops and laptop docks that have separate line in and line out jacks anymore. And like you could get a USB sound card for that. Windows is recognizing another sound card, and that sometimes will crop up a whole nother host of issues with like that sound card changing the balance of everything when you plug it in and remove it. And so this is the one that I went through specifically for those line in and out jacks, along with a lot of extra ports on the back. Alright. That Thunderbolt cable can stay here. That display port connector can stay there. Alright. Okay, what is this USB cable? This is, I think, a USB to HDMI. Yeah, okay. So this is what let me pass through my computer through the capture card. There. I think the other 3 HDMI can stay with their consoles. So we can go ahead and thread those back through this mug. This mug has been my cable holder for a long time now. And we're pretty much done with the desktop itself. That feels nice. There's nothing there anymore. Woo! Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is get a box for all this small stuff and try to pack a lot of it into the same box. And then when I come back, we'll try packing up the consoles that are over here, the Switch and the PS3 and the PS4, into their respective boxes. So let me get a box. Boxes are kind of still partially stuck together. There we go. Okay. Let's make this the top of the box since it's kind of structurally unsound. This can be the bottom of our box. Where did that take? Here it is. You put chat on a tablet, that's smart. Yeah, I have it up on the laptop over there. I have a laptop hooked up to the phone that's streaming this right now, but it's kind of hard to read the chat all the way over there. I didn't want to have to run back and forth, so having a tablet there with chat has been comfy, yeah. It's a little low on battery, it's at 3%. I should probably plug it in. Andy, do you have a spare lightning cable around? We're really doing it. Yeah, Cordial Snail, indeed. Laptop for the BTTV, tablet for comfort and reading. I like it. I'm not spending too much time looking at the BTTV emotes, but they're there. It's true. So I guess you have a laptop that you handle chat and stream from when actually playing? Yeah, it's a ThinkPad from a couple years ago. It's not like a crazy powerful laptop, but it's decent enough. It definitely wouldn't handle playing PC games and streaming at the same time, so it's a good thing that mainly I just play off of consoles over here because it would not do much gaming. I'll be right back. I gotta find a cord for this tablet so it doesn't die. Probably play Free Night on it? Probably so. Probably so. It's funny, right now we have a stray cat in our bathroom, and we can't let our cat see that cat yet because they're still kind of fresh to each other, and the one might have some diseases. We had it checked, but like we don't really want to have the cats interact too quickly with getting a stray inside or anything, so. We have one cat in one room and one cat in another room. We have 2 rooms currently completely dedicated to just cats. You're on doing? Yeah, that's the idea. There. They didn't check for fleas. Oh, they checked for fleas and stuff. It was actually pretty clean. The cat didn't have any fleas, even though it had been living outside for a while, which is really surprising. I looked through its fur last night and I didn't see any fleas or any signs of fleas. Like sometimes they'll leave behind some dirt and stuff. There was none of that. The vet didn't find any of it either. So from what they tested today, the cat seems really healthy and good, and that makes me pretty happy. Our new cat will hopefully be healthy pretty soon. We just want to give it some time to make sure there's not vaccines and medicine for stuff. So if there is anything going on with him, there won't be for long. All right. What do I want to try and pack in here? Check for chips to make sure it's not someone's cat? Yes, we did. Yeah. It's clearly been outside for a little while. Like it's scrawny, and we've seen it outside for at least a week or two. So it's been a little while. It did not have a microchip or anything. So if it was anyone's cat, they've been letting it outside quite a bit. But it didn't seem like it was. We asked around our neighbors, and one of our other neighbors had been asking around too, and they didn't find anybody whose cat it was. So we're gonna take him with us, I think. He seemed really starved for food and starved for people. I hope you enjoy it, Nix. It's fun having a cat. Alright. Will this monitor fit in that box? Nope, not quite. Okay. Oh well. Other stuff can go in there. Alright. The keyboard's missing me like a glove. That's nice. Alright, I think we're just gonna start kind of stacking things on top of it there. Maybe with individual wrap, like layers of bubble wrap to kind of divide things up a little bit. That'll probably keep things pretty good and separate, somewhat organized. Alright. Here's all the mixer stuff. And cover it up. Yeah, we're kind of excited about having a new cat. You know, Annie's wanted a cat for a while, so kind of nice that we get to do that. Right, Thunderbolt dock. And capture card. The handheld console cables. What are we listening to now? The farm. Let's see. She has a Shiba and a cat. They're very nice. Can't wait to spend more time with them. I hope you enjoy it. Next, congrats. Alright, Stream Deck can go in there. Maybe I'll keep the trackball with me, actually. I use that sometimes. I use that sometimes even when I'm not at the desk. Microphone can go in there. A long microphone cable. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. We'll put some of these away in the box. And we'll take the other pair with us. Oh, the webcam can probably go in there. Now this theme slaps. Let me see what theme we got going on here. The Bear Off theme. Alright. I like that new Bear Off theme. Dude, Sandy Plains and Rise. It's got some nice music to it. Forget the name of it. There's a name. There are actual pretty stylized names for each of the area themes in Rise, and I can't really remember. It's like Dust and Despair or something like that. Really cheery. I guess the PS3 could get packed in here too. I don't particularly need that to be separate. Will these monitor arms fit in there? Oh, so close. Maybe. Do I want these in here? They might not. stream like way too much though. Now this is content. Oh yeah, the utmost content. Hey Gecko, how you been? How you doing? We're packing things up. Yeah, why don't we take these apart? See if they'll fit that way instead. That'd be nice. Oh, they're Torx bits. That's frustrating. They're not Torx, but they're an Allen key bit. And I appear to tighten it down very tight. Really tight. Dude, what's wrong with me? Well, guess I might not be taking those apart after all. Yeah, I guess I'm not. Okay, those are getting packed in one piece. Here's their Allen key. I wonder if I tighten them down all the way. Like that. How much is there left to pack? We're getting some of the last stuff done right now between the desk and the kitchen stuff that Annie's packing. That's kind of the last stuff we're doing. There's like a closet of stuff I have to pack up still that's kind of like part cleaning supplies, part computer stuff. This is not seeming to be tightening it down anymore. Maybe a little bit. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Just tightening down the monitor arm all the way. Nope, it still opens up. Okay. This doesn't even fit in there. Well, that's odd. Know you're busy, but long time to see. Kind of hard to catch a stream due to time difference. Hope you're doing well, man. Good luck. Lion, Cat, Tiger, Geek, thank you. It's nice to catch you saying hello. I hope you've been well. I hope you've enjoyed Monster Hunter Rise if you've been playing. We've just been playing a lot of that game. The new stream is getting all of it unpacked and put in its proper place. We could stream that, but I probably won't. While this is going to take like several hours to tear down, it's going to take even more hours to set up. I'm going to be tweaking it for like days and days. Alright, well, I guess these are not going in that box. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, Saphonia. Well, I guess in that case, this stuff can go in there.
Can I have the tape and taken in the box.
Yeah. Oh, I lost it.
Okay.
Here it is. I found it. Found the pen. All right. Be right back.
I tried to get this in here with the other one.
Right here.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back. Don't be alarmed by things Nova just entered your area. There we go. Alright. It was an encroaching steak? Oh, okay, good. Glad it was just a steak. Okay. Box is almost full of all the small stuff, which is kind of nice. It's like an old monitor stand. I'm gonna try and bring this with me, but there we go. I guess we can do that. Yeah, this will work out. I'm glad y'all are digging the music. It's a little hands-on, huh? Yeah, I don't.
It's
Oh.
completely ripped.
Oh, it's got 3 parts. Oh, whoops. That's not very helpful, is it? Annie just pulled out a box that had 3 sides, but not 4 sides. That's not super helpful. This box is kind of interesting. This is a Raspberry Pi that was 3D printed into a case and flashed with some firmware by the person who does 3D cards. I don't think they do the firmware anymore. But yeah.
Can you help?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm trying to open this so I can.
Yep. There you go. You okay? Okay. Yeah, anyways. This basically just lets a 3DS plug directly into a TV and scale properly on HDMI without a PC. Nice emulation box you got there. No, this plugs into a 3DS capture card. It's not emulating 3DS games. It'd be neat if you could do Citra on a Raspberry Pi like this. I don't think they're there. I guess this can go in here too. Alright, that's a full box. A box full of streaming stuff. Alright, gotta get some tape. What's the CRT for? Currently nothing. Someday I want to use it to play N64 and PS2 games. But right now it's just sitting there. It's been sitting there for a while. I've played Wii on it once or twice, but yeah. Right now it's just sitting. Oh no, I plugged in the iPad, but I didn't plug in the thing it was plugged into. Oh, it's dumb. Whoops. Oh, actually, it should be plugged in. That's weird. Bummer. You are plugged in, silly iPad.
What's this?
You're getting ready to thank you for being here.
No, it's the box.
Oh, here's my chat tablet. N64 stream confirmed. So maybe someday. Right now I don't have any good way of capturing analog video. It's part of why all the consoles I have are digital ones. Not jumping into that whole OSSC, FrameMeister, RetroChank world quite yet. Someday. Maybe. Native HDMI output on N64. They do it. It's just expensive. I have a hard time justifying anything like that. It doesn't have to do with capturing Monster Hunter. If there was a Monster Hunter game on the N64, I'd already have a way of capturing N64, but there's not, so I don't. Gonna miss you, Mike's house. Me too, Shred. It's been a pretty nice place to hole up for the last couple years. Okay. That's a box. Wheat. Give it a sharp. No, I don't think so. It was there the other day. Ah, Rist box. Been on a bit of a roller coaster. You think it's headed up though? Good, Marks. Good. Okay. That box is done. Alright. Just got back, almost done. Getting there. I'm almost to the end of this stuff. Yeah, I would say I'm almost done. At least I'm almost done taking everything out of the desk. I don't know if I'm going to use that playlist, Mark. So I'll probably jump over to the Dose playlist, honestly. Just so I just want something that I know is okay to play, because I'm not going to be able to even hear it. So I want to use a playlist I'm familiar with. I played Lego Star Wars back in the day on the DS. It was one of the buggiest games I've ever experienced. The levels were still 3D, but they were pared back from the console versions, and some of the mechanics just didn't work some of the times. I remember glitching the Millennium Falcon inside of Mos Eisley Cantina, which was larger than anything else in the cantina, and it was just really interesting. No. Thanks. I want to check out that DS game someday, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga for 3DS, or for DS, excuse me, and see how that holds up. We'll have to do that sometime. Alright, let's back up the PS4 next. You know Mos Eisley, you Star Wars nerd, I bet you have the unaltered versions too. I do. I have some old EU book smarts in the other room. Alright, let's see. Here's the PS4. Part of this desk that's really fun is that this crate here acts as cable management, so you can run the cables through the slats and everything, but it means that the crate's basically tied down now. Oh, we watched something together? Oh, right, I remember that now. I forgot when we did that tonight. One of the best Thanksgivings in a while. It was pretty good, wasn't it? Nice controllers and PSPs. Thanks. They have helped me stream a lot of Monster Hunter. So many memories in this place, I suppose. So yeah, I sat here on Thanksgiving by myself and watched Star Wars with you guys. It was nice. Alright, this goes with the PS3. And this is the PS4. So it's got a controller connector, and an HDMI, and a power. Let's get those. Here's where I watched Rist sit down for a year straight. Yeah, pretty much 2 years, dude. A long time. Alright, this goes with the PS4. This thing is dusty. Oh my goodness. I have to clean this sometime. Alright, we can probably get to the HDMI. Yep. Take your Capture 3DS off your hands if it's too much to move. That is one thing I'm going to be really careful moving, is that Capture 3DS. It's staying not packed in a box like this. It's staying kind of in a bag with me. Not because I'm worried about someone stealing it, because I don't want it to get crushed or anything. It would be a pain in the butt to have repaired or replaced. It'd be really, really bad if that happened. Not Not that I'm using it right now, but all the music in the playlist is from the games. Okay, Marks, you can link me the playlist. I'll play it. I'll have to trust you. Switch over here from Try to that one. Monster Hunter Hunting Music Grand Collection. Shuffle play. Earth Fisher Gravios. Enjoy Earth Fisher Gravios. This should have gone in the box with the small things. Uh-oh. Oh well. There'll be other small things to tap, I'm sure. That's enough. Okay. Let's see where this PS4 power cord goes. Ugh. Goes right here. Okay. Brewed some AeroPress coffee at work. It's pretty neat. I've had AeroPress before. It is tasty. I have one. I just don't use it super often. Ugh. I hope yours is really tasty. That is a dusty, dusty PS4. Boy is looking straight at you. It's the Hunting Music Collection CDs in one playlist. Yeah, indeed. Seems like a nice playlist. Thanks, Marks. Alright. Let's get this packed up. Yeah, I wish I could hear the music with you guys, but I didn't rig up any headphones or anything, so I can't. That's okay. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, at least. You gotta just sit here and watch a dude put things in boxes. At least you're doing it listening to Monster Hunter music, right? This is really how it's supposed to go in there. Probably not. New Twitch meta. Desk teardown stream? Probably not. Probably not. To imagine this is not the new Twitch meta. Danny's gonna go visit our cat. Yep, she's about to go see our new stray cat. She's going to visit. Okay. I'm not really sure how all this was supposed to fit in there. Maybe the controller didn't go in there or something? I don't know. just gonna cram the cords in there and hope it all fits. It seems like it will. Ish, you know. It will fit-ish. X-stray. Yep, not a stray anymore. Now that cat is ours. Alright, well, fit-ish. Alright, PS4 is done. Alright. Next up, we're gonna have a big heavy-duty box and try and fit the monitor in it. Let's see if the monitor even fits in this thing first. Rist putting it all back together properly makes you remember how much I don't hang on to the boxes for everything. But some you're not struggling. I think it's on my end, don't worry. And if you see any freezes like that, it's probably just the phone. The phone that's streaming this is connected to my computer wirelessly, so it's a little janky. If the video is freezing, that's probably why. Oh well. Okay. Will this fit? Yeah, I think it will. That's nice. Cool. We'll put that somewhere in the middle of that box. Might also put the PS3 and the monitor arms in this box here. I don't know, maybe I should package that PS3 a little more gingerly. Not in with a bunch of other things. It's kind of tender. All right. Will these fit in here? Oh, you're kidding me. What if I screw these all the way down? So is that desk custom made? You could say that, in that there's a crate and a plank of wood, and that's not made by a company, it was made by me putting two random things together.
He sneezed again.
He sneezed again? Okay, well, thanks for keeping track of it. We'll pay attention to his sneezes.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't get too many of those. Oh man, it just barely fits in there. Need a decent desk? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I made this one like this because I was wanting something that had lots of space for the consoles and lots of space for monitors. It didn't used to have this much stuff on it. It's officially too small. I'm going to be using a bigger desk when I move. Oh man, it's crazy to think that we're going to move tomorrow. Say what you will, that desk puts your prefab like IKEA desk I put together to shame in terms of size. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's just a big long plank, so in terms of size, but you can walk into almost any hardware store and find something like this. Man, that was an interesting noise. That was a very interesting noise there. have an L-shaped desk and you're ready for when you retire it, not into it anymore. Yeah, that happens after a while with desks. You learn what things you like about them, what things you don't like about them, and then you retire them. Alright, those are in there now. I'm going to use a coat to pad that out. Some clothes in there. That'll do. Right.
He was sitting in the litter box.
He was?
Yeah.
Weird. Huh. I hope he knows how to use a litter box. Well, he can't figure it out. Yeah, I guess he will. Yeah, this thing, this microphone arm, never really adjusted to where I wanted it to. Every time you like pushed it down, it would just like open up on its own again. So just mounted it to a tripod instead. This thing still sucks. Ugh, whatever. It'll stay folded down if it's in a box. That'll work. I think I have another one of these somewhere. Yeah, that'll work. I'll stick it in here. Right. I'm gonna come up with a better solution for that too. I was weighing down this tripod with just like a backpack clip to it because it was too lightweight on its own. I'm gonna come up with a better solution for that when we move.
Yeah.
Used to game with your laptop and a big hardcover book as your mouse pad while laying on your bed. It was a scuffed time. I believe it. It's okay. This may not look it, but it's still certain degrees of scuffed, and it has always been a certain degree of scuffed. I kind of like that, to be honest with you. Kind of cobbling things together from scratch is kind of satisfying. It actually works. What's that mug there that you have the thingy mug from?
No,
High
stop.
school
No.
teacher taught a mental health class.
I'm so
And it was a pretty
mad.
neat class, and they had tea in their classes.
Everything is so
And at the end of the
scuffed.
year, they gave away some mugs they were getting rid of, and this is the one that I hung on to. I mainly just use it on my desk, but maybe when we move, I'll have to actually have some more tea in it. It's got like pens and SD card readers and stuff in it. Teacher was a really nice teacher. Oh, helping teenagers talk about mental health and figure out that is kind of important, I think. Sorry, the redeem drowned you out? Oh, well. It's a mug from a teacher in high school who had a class focused around mental health. It was a really cool class. They let us have tea in their class sometimes, and that mug is left over from that. They were getting rid of some mugs, and that was one of them. Nice, it fits. Good stuff. Oh god, it's covered in cat hair and dust. Oh my goodness. That's fun. You can just hear bad Monster Hunter stuff happening. Yeah, the scuffed redeem is pretty funny. If you were a teacher, would hella offer tea to your students. There was this nice alternative campus that had a bunch of interesting classes, and it had like a vending machine with like vanilla Coke and stuff. It was a cool campus, and that was where that teacher had their class about mental health. It was neat.
How much is left on your desk?
Not that much. I'm packing up the monitor right now. I have 2 more consoles to go, and that's pretty much it. So we're almost done. Do you want me to leave soon?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a time? No? Okay, just soon. Okay, I'll try and wrap it up pretty soon. Just found your favorite word and have to share it with you guys. Go ahead, Patty. Thank you for sharing. What is it? That is kind of weird, Mars. Why would they give you one of their prosthetic legs? What reasoning do they have to share with you their prosthetic leg? I don't know if that's secure enough for that. We'll find out when we get there, I guess. Okay. The word is Konstantynopolitska. Polish for a female citizen from Constantinople. Konstantinopolitanska. That's probably not right. Konstantinopolitanska. Close enough. Okay. Nailed it. Here, hang on. Let's hear Google say it. I probably wouldn't even be able to hear this, but you guys will be able to. Aw, Google doesn't even have it as the auto-pronounceable. Hang on.
Konstantynopolitańczykowianeczka.
For a second.
Konstantynopolitańczykowianeczka. Konstantynopolitańczykowianeczka.
Wow, that's something. That's something. Here's something kind of fun. This is rock climbing gear. That's gonna get packed away with some of my streaming gear. Got shoes and a harness and some gear.
There's a mouse and a...
Yeah, it's being kept with other stuff. There. So yeah, your new favorite word. Well, thank you for sharing your new favorite word, Patty. I appreciate it. That was something. Alright, I think this box is pretty much done. Guess we can throw that plush Narga in there too. Alright, we're getting down to it. How heavy is this box? Ugh, pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. Almost feels like it has a hoover in it. Almost. This is a jump 1 through 4. We're linking it though, Mark, so I appreciate it. Alright, well that box is done. Ugh. Okay, last couple consoles here. The Switch could probably just get packed up inside this box here, honestly. It's such a small little console. Actually, I'm going to be keeping the handheld consoles themselves someplace safe. Don't want to pack these in the box if I can help it. But the Switch itself can probably get packed up. In here. Oh, my slide's that one. Thanks. You can just put the Switch in your pocket. Not quite in the pocket, but I'll put it in a bag where it's safe at least. What about the many copies of Double Cross and GU that you have? I think the 3 or 4 physical copies that I've got. I guess I have 2. Yeah, I have 2 physical copies of Double Cross, of Generations. I have like 6 digital copies. The 2 physical copies are already packed up. All the games are already packed up in the box in the other room. The physical games of that. Alright. Undo this zip tie here. Big pockets, best pockets, of course. Don't recognize this one? This is the Hunter's Pub Theme 2 from Double Cross. USB cable. And a controller. And an HDMI cable. You got spoiled just now? Well then don't link a playlist with songs you haven't heard. The worst FPS, even our pants have no tiny pockets. Yeah, these are women's pants and they have okay pockets. Not like the deep, like okay pockets. It's my fault somehow? Okay, sure it is, Mike. Whatever you have to say. Oh, it's so dusty. Ugh. I used to wonder why a lot of girls put their phone in their back pockets because the front ones are so tiny. Yeah, they're not useful, are they? What's it stuck on?
Can you take this real quick?
Yep. I'm gonna take tape it.
It's so fast.
Oh.
Those two Tupperware out for
Let's see. Mike, is it a good idea to put a Pro controller in a backpack? That's probably fine. I don't know.
I see why not.
It depends. I mean, like, you're gonna like smash the backpack around and get like a case for it, like a hard case. But if you're gonna treat your backpack gingerly and make sure your backpack doesn't get destroyed, then it's probably fine. I put just my Switch and consoles in the backpack sometimes. Just gotta make sure you, I don't know, keep it safe. Well, I know what the name of this song is, but I cheated FPS. What do you think it is, Mark? Oh, I thought this was just called Misty Peaks theme. It's not. It has an actual name. I didn't realize it had an actual name. The actual name's pretty cool. I thought it was literally just called Misty Peaks theme. I was like, duh, it's just called the Misty Peaks theme. It's called a little more than that. Okay, let's see here. What did I do with that USB hub? Maybe I should put it in here somewhere. I must have. Oh well. It was Sunrise Waterscape Mix. Good job. I don't know if you had to look that up or not, but it was that, yeah. Mix is way closer. It's a cool name, isn't it? I thought it was just called Misty Peaks thing, but no. It's called Sunrise Waterscape. I don't think I've actually used this USB hub in a long time. It's still plugged in for whatever reason. Your PS3 controller, PSP, PS Vita, and your new 3DS left to pack, and your other Switch. Yeah, the handhelds are gonna go in a in another bag where they'll be safe. BRB, don't do anything exciting without you. I don't know if I've done anything exciting this entire stream. I think it's just been me kind of standing here. not 100% sure how to pack a fat PS3 in a way where it won't get hurt. So Rist, not to shame, but do you normally just have all your handhelds kind of sitting on your desk? Yeah, for the most part. Either so I can transfer my save to them and take them with me, or so that I could hook them up and capture gameplay if someone had a birthday challenge that had that gameplay, or if I felt like I wanted to get some footage of something from one of the games. So yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, they're not always sitting in a line like that, but they're usually around. Okay, FPS, I'll take a look at it. Catch some action. Hello, OC Lionheart. Welcome. We're just hanging out while I pack up my desk. If you go back a couple hours, there were more things on the desk. Oh man, this guy's heavy. This is a heavy dude. That PlayStation 3. They made these things so overbuilt. Alright, coats go in the box. PS3 goes in the box. More coats go in the box. Posted your storage solution in general. Oh, that's nice. It's like this little paper holder. Holds all the systems. That is nice. I'll think about that in the future. I usually just have them kind of laying around, but that would be nice if they were sitting there. Catch some action. Will you miss here? Some things for sure. I'll miss my old job. I liked teaching at a rock climbing gym. That was nice. But it'll be exciting to move to a new place with my wife, and it'll be an exciting thing to find a new job. And I don't know. I'm kind of excited about the whole thing. Kind of. Alright, let's see here. One more power cable. And anything else that gets left behind, I guess, gets left behind. Oh. What is? Okay, this is an HDMI to the PS3. Okay. Will you bring you guys? I mean, sort of, yeah. The next time I stream properly to you guys will be from my new place. It'll probably be in a few days, though. It'll take me a few days to get up there and get unpacked and get everything set up in a way that works well. But when I do, yeah, I'll take you guys up there with me. I'll post pictures as I move in the Discord, so if you want to get updates, then check out there, I guess. Oh shoot, this is for the Switch. Oh well, whatever. It's going in here, I'll find it. Okay, now let's all the power strips. So many power strips. good luck with the move, bro, and a new start in life. It kind of feels like that. I mean, I'll be taking some cats and my wife, and I'll still have my family, but it will be some new start with a new job and a new place, which is kind of exciting. New opportunity to learn some new things. All right, that's a clean desk. All right, let's move these handhelds somewhere else. What was the results on the rescue? The stray is quite healthy, but does not have a microchip and doesn't seem to have been fed for a while. It's not super old, so I think we had some preliminary vet stuff done today, like got some shots and some medication for any parasites or anything it might have picked up outside, and I think we're gonna take him with us. Nice Monster Hunter 3DS. They are both Monster Hunter 3DSs. One has the Faded 4 on it, and the other one has 4 Ultimate stuff on it. Yeah, so we named the cat Lungo, which is another coffee name, and we're taking him with us. Sweet, yeah, we're excited about it. I think it's gonna be nice to introduce the 2 cats. We already have a cat, so it would be nice to introduce the 2 cats to one another in a place that's new to both of them. That ought to be good for them. Valstrak's theme fits so fighting well in GU, it hurts. It's a good theme, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shut down my NAS. Wonder what the best way to transport a computer case stuffed full of hard drives is. I don't know. In any case, though, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. Have we finished taking the place down? Pretty much. Pretty much, the desk is empty. This is the moment you've been waiting for. First off, you can see how split this thing is right here. You can see the whole thing kind of split right along here, all the way through to here. So like, split thing, left and down. But yeah, that's the end of this. Up it goes. And that's it. Don't slide your finger on that, it makes you squeamish about splinters. I did not get any splinters, thankfully. Thanks for looking out, though. Oh. All right. Well, I think that's about it. I should drink more water. The rest is pretty much just empty boxes. Everything's pretty much packed. I'll have to make sure I don't need to add anything else into that PS3 box there. But I think that's pretty much everything. So, as promised, I think I will take the wireless camera into the other room, and we will we'll pay a visit to Mr. Lungo, our new cat. Try pulling up the screen on your phone so I can look at chat. My iPad died. Okay, so I'm gonna take this wireless camera into the other room. I'm hoping that it doesn't start lagging super hard. Annie's pulling up the stream on her phone so I can look at the chat while we're in the other room. Okay, well I just need to see the chat. Hey look, it's me, Elizabeth Ann. Alright. Let's go ahead and see the cat. Cat finale, as promised. Alright.
Let's see if he's laying in his litter box.
Yeah.
Again.
This silly's been laying down in the litter box for whatever reason. He says meow meow. Oh, don't let him out.
Hi.
Let's see. There he is. Hey, Lungo. Hello.
Do you want me to
Hello.
read you the chat?
No, it's okay. He is a good kitten. We just rescued him, and he's a happy guy.
Yeah. He's super.
Hello, Nicole. Hello, Nicole. This is Lungo. We rescued him yesterday. We had him checked out by the vet today. He's a cute little guy.
He's very lovey.
Yeah, he just wants the love. Yeah. All the love. So far, he's only laid down in there like he's a goof. Yeah, Lungo. So yeah, over the next few weeks, you'll see little Mr. Lungo here in the Discord and streams on how he's doing and if him and Alpha got. He's pretty cool. Here we go. Well, we're gonna let him alone. I'm not sure if this video is really, but oh well. Lungo, he's pretty sweet. All right, let's go ahead.
Love you, baby.
You can stay in here if you need to. Okay. Yeah, this is the place. It's full of stuff. It's super stressful. So, yeah, that's the cat. Not sure if that camera worked super well while we were in the other room, but I'm sure you saw a couple freeze frames of a cat at least. Well, I think this is gonna be it. This desk is done being torn down. We packed up a bunch of boxes. I'll be back streaming to you guys in a few days once I'm settled in my new place. Thank you guys for hanging out. Having you guys here to talk with and kind of just enjoy hanging out with was making this a lot less stressful for me. It was choppy but cute cat. Good. I'm glad it was at least a cute cat. Sorry about it being choppy. Got a U-Haul or something? Yeah, we have several friends who are driving up and down with me, so very lucky. I'll see you guys in a couple days with a Monster Hunter stream, but until then, I hope you guys have a nice night or a good day, whatever time it is where you are. Let me go ahead and find somebody else who's streaming Monster Hunter. One moment here. See who's on twitch.tv. Hopefully it doesn't lag our computer too badly doing this. Who's on right now? Who can we give a raid to? Raguna Chugs. Let me take a look. Someone's playing Dose? Okay, Marks, I will raid Raguna Chugs. Angani's on? I guess I haven't gotten a chance to raid Angani in a long time. I would like to do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, safe travels and God bless to you, Annie, Affogato, and Lungo. Thank you, Katana. I appreciate that. You guys have a couple good days, couple blessed days as well. Enjoy the stream over at Angani's place. I will see you guys in a few days once I moved in. Until then, thank you for hanging out with me while I disassembled everything. And I will see you all next time. Cheers, and bye-bye.